Hello, I'm Simon, founder of KLIP. Today we're going to take you through the journey of how we created the products, why we created them, what problems we were trying to solve, and the moment that we knew that it was going to work. We're going to talk about KLIP, and maybe also some new products. Welcome to New High. So with KLIP, the why is very simple. KLIP is basically an over-engineered scissor inside of a grinder. And the reason for that is it's very obvious for the trained eye that lose a lot of the trichomes where beautiful flavor, effect, and the potency actually lies within the cannabis plant. And when you use a normal grinder, you extract those oils, they get stuck in the tube, they get stuck in the device that you're using. So when we were growing up in Denmark, flour was hard to come by, it was rare. So when we finally got it, it's sitting with a scissor and a shot glass. So we could see that we didn't lose any of the trichomes on the device that we're using it, so we could get the full effect of the flavor and the potency. And that's why we created KLIP. So how we created KLIP. As I mentioned, KLIP is basically a scissor inside of a grinder, which is why we call it a slicer. And it was a lot of trial and error. As you can see here, with the dual blade system that magnetically levitates inside of the device, we basically went through hundreds of iterations, finding the perfect angle of the sharpness of the knife edges, which was 18 degrees, which is the same degree bevel edge as it's called as Japanese kitchen knives, because it's perfect plant material. We wanted to create a device that was very easy for people with limited dexterity to use, so we eliminated the use of threads in every single aspect of the product. You won't see a thread anywhere. Basically, it's a lot of hard work, a lot of over-engineering. We put 52 magnets inside of KLIP. People told us we were absolutely insane, but it came out quite well. So KLIP was created just shortly after we got the idea of creating KLIP, because one of the things that we saw was that there was a lack of an ecosystem within the industry. And KLIP was the perfect companion or KLIP, because you needed to slice your flour, you needed something for the flavor that we were enhancing and increasing with KLIP, but took it to the next level. So KLIP's perfect first buddy for KLIP. So a few of the benefits of using KLIP in comparison to a traditional T-system grinder is, as we mentioned before, you get more flavor, up to 200 to 300% more density of the trichome structure remains inside of the tip. We've proven this microscope tests. Also, because of the modularity of KLIP, it's super easy for you to change out any parts that you would like. So you can go from a coarse to a fine to a medium. We also have a lot of new accessories coming, which means when you first buy into the KLIP series, you can continue to evolve your product. It's not just a one-time thing. Because of the lifetime warranty and because of the opportunity to change out blades as you see fit. I think when we were convinced that this was going to be a success was when we originally launched it, people said, crazy, can't charge $179 grinder. But as it's not a grinder, it's a slicer, and it has 52 magnets, no threads, dual blade system that magnetically levitates, it had to be at that price. When we started to get the feedback, which you'll see in a little bit in our review series as well, everybody says that well worth the investment, generate return of investment because of you actually get more potency and more flavor. And the huge success was when we were voted best grinder both in 2020, 21, and most innovative grinder in 2022. Forbes said that it changed their smoking experience forever. I think that's a bit of a success.